Many of us feel a bit funny, even scared when we think about asking for more money. It feels like a big confrontational thing to do. But let me be very clear, negotiating your salary isn't being greedy or pushy. It's a standard part of doing business. Companies expect it. When you are offered a job, the number they give you is almost always a starting point. They have a budget, and they have likely offered you something in the middle of that range, leaving room for you to ask for more. By not negotiating, you are simply leaving money on the table that was likely already allocated for your role. Think of it as a normal, professional conversation about your value. The impact of not negotiating your salary, especially early in your career, is massive. It's not just about the money you lose in that one job. Your next job's salary offer will be based on your current one. So if you start low, you create a chain reaction that keeps your earnings suppressed for years, even decades. A small increase of just a few thousand rupees now can compound into lakhs of rupees over your entire career. It affects your savings, your investments, and your ability to handle life's big expenses. It is, without a doubt, one of the most financially significant conversations you will ever have. So you must get comfortable having it. Remember, your company will not just hand you more money because you are a good person or because you work hard. While performance is the foundation, you must explicitly ask for what you want. No manager is a mind reader. They are busy juggling their own targets and team responsibilities. They assume you are happy with your pay unless you tell them otherwise. Asking for a raise is how you signal that you are aware of your contributions and the market rate for your skills. It shows confidence and a professional understanding of your own worth, which are qualities that good managers respect and value in their employees. Fairness is another critical reason to learn this skill. Companies don't always have perfect, transparent pay structures. It is very possible that someone doing the same job as you with similar experience is earning more simply because they asked for it. By not negotiating, you risk being underpaid compared to your peers. This isn't just about the money, it's about being valued correctly for the work you do. Learning to negotiate is your personal tool for ensuring you are compensated fairly. It empowers you to take control of your financial well-being instead of passively accepting whatever is offered to you. It is a fundamental skill for a successful career. Your success in a salary negotiation is almost entirely decided before you even walk into the room. The most important step is research, and more research. You need to know the market rate for your specific role in your city with your level of experience. Use websites like LinkedIn, Salary, Glassdoor, and AmbitionBox. Talk to recruiters in your field. They have the most current data. Ask trusted mentors or colleagues in similar industries what a fair range looks like. You must enter the conversation armed with solid data, not just a feeling that you deserve more. This data is your most powerful tool. Once you have a target salary range based on market data, you need to build the case for why you deserve it. This means making a detailed list of your accomplishments since your last salary review. Don't just list your job duties. Focus on your specific achievements. Did you save the company money? Did you successfully lead a difficult project? Did you bring in new clients or improve a process? Quantify these achievements with numbers wherever possible. For instance, instead of improved the marketing campaign, say increased social media engagement by 40% in 6 months, leading to a 15% rise in qualified leads. This list is your evidence. Now that you have your data and your list of achievements, it's time to practice your pitch. This might feel silly, but it is crucial for building your confidence and making your delivery smooth. Write down your main talking points on a small note card. Start with a positive opening. Present your case calmly with your key accomplishments, and then state the salary you are seeking. Practice saying the words out loud, perhaps in front of a mirror or with a trusted friend. The goal is to sound confident, professional, and reasonable, not demanding or emotional. The more you rehearse, the less nervous you will be during the actual conversation. Finally, you need to understand your own value from the company's perspective. Think about what it would cost them to replace you. Hiring a new person involves recruitment fees, training time, and a period of lower productivity as the new employee gets up to speed. You are a known quantity. You already understand the company culture, the processes, and the team dynamics. This makes you incredibly valuable. Keeping a high-performing employee is almost always more cost-effective than finding a new one. Knowing this should give you a major confidence boost. You're not just asking for money, you are offering them the continued benefit of your proven skills and experience. Timing is everything. Don't ambush your manager in the hallway or at the end of a stressful meeting. The best approach is to schedule a specific time to talk. Send a simple email or meeting request with a clear subject line like "catch up on my role and performance" or "discussion about my career growth." This gives your manager time to prepare and ensures you have their full, undivided attention. The ideal time to ask is often after a major success, like the completion of a big project you led or during a formal performance review cycle. Avoid asking during a difficult period for the company, such as right after poor quarterly results are announced. When the meeting begins, start on a positive and collaborative note. Thank your manager for their time and express your enjoyment of your role and the team. This sets a constructive tone. You could say something like, "Thank you for meeting with me. I've really been enjoying my work on the recent project and I'm proud of what our team has accomplished." Then transition smoothly into your main agenda. You can say, "As we look ahead, I wanted to talk about my role, my contributions over the past year, and my compensation." This is a clear, professional, and non-confrontational way to introduce the topic without being abrupt. This is where your preparation pays off. Present the list of your accomplishments you prepared earlier. Walk your manager through your key achievements, reminding them of the value you've brought to the team and the company. Use the specific, quantified examples you practiced. After you've laid out your case, it's time to make the ask. State the salary range you're looking for based on your research. You can phrase it like this: "Based on my contributions here and the research I've done on market rates for this role, I believe a salary in the range of rupees X to rupees Y would be appropriate." Then the most important part: stop talking, let your manager respond. After you have made your request, your manager might have questions or need some time to think. This is completely normal. They might ask you to elaborate on certain achievements or explain how you arrived at your salary figure. Answer calmly and professionally, referring back to your research and your list of accomplishments. Avoid getting defensive or emotional. If they say they need to check with HR or their own boss, that's a good sign. It means they are taking your request seriously. Simply respond with, "Of course, I understand." When would be a good time for us to follow up on this? This keeps the process moving forward professionally. Once your manager gives you an answer, your reaction is just as important as your initial request. If they come back with a yes or an offer that is within your target range, the job is not quite done. Express your gratitude immediately. A simple, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate you advocating for this. I'm excited to continue contributing to the team," works perfectly. After this, always ask for the new offer in writing. An email from HR or your manager confirming your new salary and the date it becomes effective is essential. This formalizes the agreement and prevents any future misunderstandings. Don't consider the negotiation complete until you have it in writing. What if the answer is not a straightforward yes? Your manager might come back with a lower number than you asked for. Don't accept or reject it on the spot. Thank them for the offer and ask if you can have a day to consider it. This gives you time to think without pressure. If the offer is close to your goal, you might decide to accept it. If it's still too low, you can make a counter-offer. You could say, "Thank you for this offer. I was hoping for something closer to rupees Y. Would it be possible to meet in the middle at rupees Z?" This shows you are willing to be flexible while still advocating for your value. Sometimes the answer is a firm no on the salary front, often due to budget constraints. This is disappointing, but don't let it sour your professional relationship. Instead of showing frustration, pivot the conversation. This is a great opportunity to negotiate for other things that hold value. You could ask about benefits like a higher professional development budget for courses or certifications, more flexible working hours, an extra week of paid leave, or a title change that reflects your seniority. These non-monetary perks can significantly improve your job satisfaction and career prospects. Show them that you are still invested in your growth at the company. Finally, regardless of the outcome, whether it's a yes, a maybe, or a no, end the process gracefully. If you get what you want, fantastic. If you don't, ask your manager what you would need to achieve in the next 6 months to be considered for a raise then. This shows you are proactive and goal-oriented. I understand that it's not possible right now. Could we set some clear goals for the next 2 quarters? I'd like to work towards them and revisit this conversation in 6 months. This turns a rejection into a clear action plan for the future. Always maintain a positive and professional attitude. Remember, negotiation is a skill and every conversation is a learning experience.